Welcome to Connected Through Change. Men supporting menopause, two voices, one journey. Your host is Russell Betts, author of the international best-selling book, The Good Husband's Guide to Menopause, and founder of the Connected Through Change movement. Each week, you'll hear both the men's and women's perspectives, so you can understand what's really happening beneath the surface and learn how to stay steady, supportive, and connected through one of life's biggest transitions. If you want clarity, confidence, and a stronger relationship during menopause and beyond, you're in the right place. Let's begin.
You are sitting in your car in the driveway. The engine is off. The seat heater is fading, and you are staring at the steering wheel. Through the windshield, the house is glowing with activity. The silhouettes moving past the kitchen window, the piles of mail on the counter, the sheer volume of on that awaits you the moment you open the door. You have the keys in your hand, but you aren't moving. You are just sitting in the silence, waiting for your heart rate to settle before you walk into the broadcast of everyone else's needs. You're waiting because you've reached the edge of what you can carry. You aren't just tired from work. You are bracing for the emotional weight of being the person everyone else turns to. The aging parents who are losing their grip. The children who are finding theirs with confusing intensity. The partner who needs a version of you that feels currently out of stock. You are standing at the limit of a system that was never designed to run at this voltage forever. I want you to know that the hesitation you feel right now is not a sign that you've stopped caring. It is not a character flaw. It is a physical indication of your carrying capacity. What you are feeling is understandable. It is the natural response of a system that has been asked to process more than it was designed for. You are not failing the people in that house because you need a moment to breathe before you face them. This exhaustion is survivable. It is simply the weight of a world that has grown more complex than the tools you were given to manage it. For years, you've likely relied on a fix-it mindset. It's a powerful engine. It's what allowed you to build a life, a career, and a family. But midlife has shifted the terrain. When the needs of everyone you love converge at once, that fix-it engine starts to strip its gears. You begin assuming responsibility not only for what you do, but for how everyone around you feels and what they ultimately decide. When everything feels equally urgent and equally your fault, your focus narrows. You lose the ability to see the horizon because you are so focused on the wave hitting the boat right now. To find your way back to a sense of agency, you need a way to filter the current. We do this through the Relational Triage Matrix. This is the one shift, moving from fixing everything to sorting the load. The matrix works by taking the invisible pressure in your head and running it through two clarifying questions. 1, does this need my attention now, or can it be addressed later? 2, is this mine to carry, or is my role to support? When you ask these questions, you stop treating every relational signal as a 5-alarm fire. Most of what drains us comes from the support category that we've accidentally labeled as my responsibility to fix. Here is what it looks like in practice. You're at the dinner table and your partner starts describing a massive conflict at work. Your old wiring wants to respond, to offer solutions, to fix the schedule, to take the burden off them. But the matrix asks, is the outcome of their workplace conflict yours to carry? No. Your role is to support. In that moment, you choose to be present. Being present means you listen, you acknowledge the weight of what they're saying, and you stay beside them. But you do not take over the problem. You might say something like, that sounds incredibly heavy. I'm right here with you while you figure out how you want to handle that. Notice the friction in that sentence. It feels a little unfinished. It's tempting to add, and here's what I would do. But when you stop at I'm right here, you are honoring the boundary of the load. You are caring for the person without carrying the outcome that belongs to them. This creates the cognitive distance you need to keep your own system from tripping its breakers. This week, I am inviting you to try one specific pattern interrupt. The next time you are in that driveway moment, whether it's literally in your car or just that moment of hesitation before you join a conversation, stop. Pick one single concern that is looping in your mind, just one, and ask, is this mine to carry, or is my role to support? If the answer is support, I want you to say those words under your breath before you enter the room. I can support them without carrying the outcome. Then walk in. Don't try to fix the mood or solve the problem. Just be there. You are still at the threshold. The keys are still in your hand. The house is still full of the same complexity it was 5 minutes ago. But you have identified one weight that you are allowed to put down. You aren't walking in as the person who has to solve the world. You're walking in as a person who knows exactly what is theirs to hold. The air in the car feels a little lighter. You haven't changed the world, but you've changed how you're standing in it. You're ready to open the door. This isn't chaos, it's coherence.
Thanks for joining us on Connected Through Change. Remember, it takes two voices to walk one journey, and you don't have to navigate this alone. To go deeper, grab Russell's international best-selling book, The Good Husband's Guide to Menopause. Explore the weekly blog or take the Communication Clarity Assessment at connectedthroughchange.com. Stay steady, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next episode.